heroes like Magnus on the safe lane and Doom on the off lane, who may even have almost a Vanguard at that point. It's going to be kind of difficult, and you've got to make sure that you can rely on your teammates here to dish out the damage as well.
Yeah, LGD's rotations are gonna matter a lot, so they need to do well in side lanes. I think the benefit of having this Wind Ranger offlane is that in a way she's kind of independent. Like, you get her some levels, she gets the 2 crowns, she can kind of lane by herself, and that's when you can take advantage of support rotations to help your Void Spirit even more. So if they don't do well in side lanes and they're not able to help mid, it's just going to be really difficult for Nothing to Say to play the game.
Yeah. As Barataroons will be getting some skirmishes here. This moment, we got the rest of PSG.LGD just circulating above their high ground here. This is usually where most of the action happens. I don't know whether in your games, Adam, but most of the time, Radiant jungle, it's an absolute bloodbath during before the 1 minute phase.
Yeah, but both teams have really deep wards this game, so they both kind of know what's happening. Matthew scouting out as well on the Monkey King. It's not particularly beneficial for any team to want to take a fight here. I think they just want to get the right lanes, and they will be happy with it.
The battle begins.
Those Barataroons, it'll be 2-2 to either side here, so no changes there. It'll be even, but I think the best thing now is to see what's going to happen on the lanes. What would be the lane of interest for you here, Adam?
It's looking like it's top lane, man. Matthew's camping in the trees already, has the Blood Grenade and the Orb of Venom, so they might be looking to just straight up get a kill here.
Oh, okay. We will see.
I've not seen this Snapfire Void Spirit matchup in a long time, but I think it is pretty Snapfire favorite. Just Cookie against any
already
hero.
happening top.
Planet.
Planet able to eat the tango there and break the tree onto Monkey King, but they get themselves first blood nonetheless there on the Wyvern with Matthew now. He's going to actually TP bottom and start harassing up the Rubik. Meanwhile, it does leave, so of course, Neo on his own. Wyvern's going to come back.
Yeah, really nice rotation, just kind of securing a kill for free. Monkey King level 1 with the orb, with the tree dance and the grenade, a bit too strong for anyone. It's also punishing the Rubik in a way, because Rubik's not a support that can really go aggressive on you at early levels.
Already we have ourselves Chris Lock here, just laying out the harass, laying out the damage, of course, on Nothing to Say. Kind of a little bit difficult here on the lane, but once you do be able to get a little bit more levels into the Void Spirit, then maybe perhaps we'll be able to see some more damage dishing out here. It's just very early on. I feel that Snapfire does have a great impact significance here on the laning stage, on the, of course, the early minutes. Gosh, look at that. He was very low to death there. Just able to escape by the skin of his teeth.
Yeah, Wyvern's not the strongest support, and Wind Ranger against these magic spam lanes are just not very fun, which is why I kind of question the Wind Ranger pick, but maybe they know something I don't here. Still farming pretty well. Everyone's doing kind of okay in lanes.
What's happening? Okay, auto refills on the mid. Just going for the Water Rune on the middle lane. Meanwhile, Smile just checking out.
He's smiling.
There's not much to say here right now. Meanwhile, let's get a Aether Remnant there. Nice tower damage. That's a Chris. Now we start to see whether Nothing to Say is going to put a point here into Dissimulate. He does. Maybe perhaps we might see a kill here eventually once that Resonant Pulse comes off cooldown. It is level 2. Does do a little bit more damage than usual.
I actually thought this lane would be harder for Void Spirit, but Nothing to Say has been doing such a good job. It's like almost perfect CS.
Some action on the top lane here. New going to be healed there by the Cold Embrace, but is it going to be enough to save? One more second for the win run, and will be able to avoid all those physical attacks. Akaz?
Chasing though.
Not able to get the kill there. Still chasing. New right now. They still want to go for the kill.
They're not getting it.
They're attempted.
Oh, 1 second.
And yeah, they won't get it. Neo
Panda
will
still wants him
survive.
though. Oh, can you get in range? Panda, no.
Oh, it's a courier. And maybe perhaps we'll find a kill here onto the Lich. Oh no, they needed one more physical attack there from the Arctic Burn. Won't be able to get it.
Wonder what's going on in bot lane. Whisper's kind of struggling down here in comparison to Shiro. Why I managed to get off a pull or two. I think Matthew made a bit of a mistake in the early stage.
Shiro's doing pretty well at the moment with 23 CS.
Your mom must have loved you.
So right here, compared to Pakaz, you know, because obviously, of course, trying to get that chase on the kill there on the Wind Ranger, they'd sacrifice around about 1 or 2 lanes of creeps. So hopefully we'll make up for that with the fast farming speed of course, the Empower that Magnus is able to get.
He has double bracer on Magnus. I've not seen this before. Just cheap HP regen. Some nice stats, but yeah, something new. Usually we see the treads into Echo Saber.
Just laying out the damage there, Matthew. Jumping around, being troublesome. I wonder what's... we're going to level 6 very soon here. Also for the mid laner.
Chris like a bit more ahead in the XP, needs one more creep. We might see someone rotate here. A cookie into a Mortimer-Kiss could get him really far ahead in the lane, on top lane. Nice rotation from Y, just catches Panda a bit out of position, but Shiro might suffer for this. He has the Frost attack creep on the Doom, so they definitely can run at him if they want to. And here we go.
Matthew taking a bit of damage there. There's going to be some rotations coming out here. Shiro going to be able to survive and push back the damage. Matthew. He's going to fall here. They're slowing down Whisper, but a rotation here from Chris with the Mortimer's Kisses. They will find the kill down to Shiro. So now Matthew jumping forward there with the Primal Spring, but they'll only be able to find one, but one kill nonetheless on the carry. That is definitely worth.
Yeah, Chris Luck would have got 2 there, but Shiro missed the dead shot on Matthew and hit the Snapfire to cancel out, so... I don't know if that was intended, but nicely done. Kind of saves his teammate. He was dead regardless.
So Matthew, moving along here, we're going to be getting ourselves the XP rune. Who's going to be able to get this one? Oh, it is indeed the Rubik. Rubik's able to get it, and maybe even a kill here onto Matthew.
Yes,
just able to miss-shift and get some heals back there. Is Matthew going to be able to survive using that armor from the aura of the tower? Will still survive as Whisper coming in now wants to pursue the Rubik. Rubik in some trouble here as Planet will fall.
Matthew actually went for an Urn. That's interesting. I wonder if he's gonna complete the whole vessel. This is for the Wyvern heal? Seems kind of odd to me.
Almost maxing out the Resonant Pulse here as well. But yeah, as you can see, Pakaz now with the 2 braces, you know. How many times have you seen 2 braces, Adam, within your games?
I've not seen this
a lot or a little?
Actually.
Have you
usually
not?
Just treads. No, it's usually just treads.
What, especially on the Magnus or for everyone in particular that you've seen?
I think usually you have one Wraith Bracer or one Bracer, one Wraith Band.
Y may fall here, but the Cold Embrace is there. So they got themselves
here too.
an Ava Remnant there. They will take down Chris, but in return, Rubik will fall. It's going to be a double kill here for New, as maybe perhaps they will find themselves 3 with Matthew getting very, very low. As the Resonant Pulse will claim the kill. No, it won't. It actually be New here. with the physical attack. Triple kill for the Wind Ranger. Very, very nice there indeed for LGD.
Yeah, good rotation from New, you know, just goes for a rune. Wants to help his mid player out, gets a haste rune and nets him a triple kill. Chris Luck's kinda suffering here. Still L6, died twice to rotations and no rune control. Needs to find a way to use his next set of kisses or he's gonna be kinda
My
sad.
path leads to riches.
How's Shiro doing after that one death? Doing alright here, you know, got themselves power treads and the Falcon Blade as of this moment in the time. I mean, Whisper with the Vanguard, of course. We see that on every offlane here at the moment. It is all the time. Shiro actually going to try and TP top through the portal. Will be cancelled there by Matthew's Boundless Strike. As now they jump forward now. They have the Sinister Gaze along with the Doom as well onto Shiro, who is just going to fall here by the hands of Whisper. As they claim the kill. Very nice scouting there from Matthew with the tree dance.
Yeah, it stayed a bit too long. They had the Observer Ward dropped earlier from Matthew himself. They should know it's warded though.
Nothing to say. He's on his own here on the bottom. They get the balance strike off here along with the Sinister Gaze as well. Is he going to be able to jump away? Yes, he is. And that is a 3-man Winter's Curse, which will take out Matthew. Enough to say, just able to survive by the skin of his teeth. But the Mortimer's Kiss is coming out. He will be able to avoid that there with the Dissimulate. An Astral Step away. So they will force out the Mortimer's Kisses here. Is there going to be any further rotation bot? As there's 3 heroes here on EG who look to try and pressure this bottom tier 1 tower.
A bit of a desperation move there, I feel. See Smile just want to use the ultimate.
For Matthew on the mid. They get him there with an Aether Remnant. Matthew in some trouble, going to be telekinesis back, but here comes Lich to try and save Matthew. As Panda will just be there in time. Doesn't need any help though from Panda. They will just be able to get away with thanks to running underneath the tower. Meanwhile, Paka's taking a lot of damage there. Will be able to get the high ground with thanks to the skewer. Will get away with Neo actually on the Wind Ranger here, dealing so much damage, of course, with all of these stat items here, you know, the double braces, the 2 crowns, and meanwhile on the bottom lane, Wyvern's going to be found by Whisper. Is Y going to be found as well? No, he's not. Just a little bit too fast there.
Yeah, Panda was being chased around for a while. Just buy some time for his team. They get the mid tower, so not too bad of a death. Rubik is down there to soak the next wave of XP, so nothing really lost for them. New has a full ADOS, so this Wind Ranger looks really good right now. 4-1. Could just say it's the haste rune.
As well.
It was the haste rune, it's not the hero.
I mean, Paka's, he does have the most last hits here, but not the most net worth. I mean, that goes to the Wind Ranger, particularly with that of, you know, of course, getting triple kill within on the river. 4-1. Doing pretty good here on the Wind Ranger. Maybe perhaps we'll defy the odds of the win rates within the pro scene right now and possibly get themselves a win, but it's too early to say. Only 12 minutes in at this moment, but in ATOS 12 minutes nonetheless, that's pretty big. Meanwhile, they may find themselves Panda here as well. The Sinister Gaze coming out on Nothing to Say, along with the Chain Frost also, and they will be able to find the kill. The Winter's Curse already committed there, even though that was indeed going to be the kill with the Astral Step from Nothing to Say. It will go to Planet though nonetheless, so that was quite a lot committed there for the position 5, though EG, they are going to smoke up and may perhaps find themselves new. They have themselves the high ground advantage. The Doom comes out. Is Neo going to be able to get away? Slowed down there by the Primal Spring. And the Snapfire Cookie will connect. That is definitely a kill there indeed. It will go to Whisper and a killing spree for the Doom. Meanwhile though, Pakas and Panda, they may be initiated on here by Nothing to Say, but they don't have themselves Winter's Curse on the Wyvern in the back right now. Pakas attempting there, maybe perhaps with an RP, but able to just get the range to get away there, Nothing to Say.
Yeah, LGD doing a nice smoke to just control Neo a little bit. He was getting kind of out of hand, but both teams seem very content to be farming. You see LGD making some small moves here and there, kind of grouping together. We see a smoke from them now as well.
We do. As they smoke up as 3. Winter's Curse coming off cooldown in 20 seconds. Don't know if they want to go on this right now. They're going to find themselves Panda again, jumping forward there. They have themselves enough magical damage to get through that Frost Armor. You know, it protects against physical, but nonetheless, nice nuke damage. They get the kill there. Nothing to say, actually scouting out Chris on the Snapfire. Maybe perhaps looking to clear this bottom wave right now is New scouting out Matthew here. Matthew does not have himself the tree dance. 1 more second, will just be able to get above the tree and TP away. No power shot to take down those trees. Matthew gets away.
Yeah, nicely done by Matthew. EG still not fight ready right now. We see Doom picking up on Midas as well, so just trying to
also
steal
see
their
Doom getting hit on as well. Nothing to say. Won't have enough damage to actually lock him in place there, even with the Arctic Burn. With thanks to Whisper getting away. Has the Vanguard, has the toughness aura, of course, from the Wild Wing Ripper that he has been able to eat. So he's pretty tanky, you know, 19 armor with a Vanguard. That's you've got to get through him a bit there.
You need the Pierce the Veil, the Maelstroms, the Focus Fires to come in later on. LGD is so content with farming. It's kind of interesting to me. Maybe they feel like they don't have enough damage.
I mean, EG, they're starting to surpass in regards to net worth now with both Magnus and Doom, who are able to farm up incredibly well now at this stage as we get to the 15-minute mark. So we're going to start seeing both Doom and Magnus's net worth start to accelerate now. This is the time where we start to see it get overboard. Of course, you have themselves the Midas with the level 4 Devour, and we don't really need to say much about Pakaz here with the level 4 in power. That's pretty insane with the Echo Saber. I'm sure everyone in the stream is far too well known with how fast this Magnus can farm.
Yeah, Hero's damage numbers are definitely not right.
Look at that! Look how much damage Pakaz has right now. What is that? That's 300 damage at 15 minutes. Look at that. With the harpoon as well. Very nice hero.
I wonder if EG is gonna do anything with his harpoon. They also look like they're very okay to just sit back and farm, you know. So both teams are playing very slowly here. I feel like it favors EG much more though. I'm not sure how much I believe in this Murta. I feel like this Void Spirit, you know, he has this Echo Saber now, but he doesn't really have anyone to play with. It's not a farming build, it's level 1 Dissimulate.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
So now Pakaz doesn't have a Blink Dagger, is opting to go for that. It's around about 1,000 gold away. So maybe perhaps we'll start seeing some fights to come once Pakaz does get the Blink Dagger. Meanwhile though, TP's top here for Matthew. Are they going to be able to get the Winter's Curse? Yes, they will. Mid-tree dance. But do they have any vision? They do not. Matthew actually able to just tree dance to the other tree. Will actually get the last hit on the range creep there and just get away. Easy peasy.
Yeah, nobody wanted to TP for the Wyvern as well, so probably would have been a wasted curse even if he did find him. Ooh, Matthew, that was big. He snipes the Hyperstone from Shiro, so 3 minutes with no Mjolnir.
Oh, that's pretty sad. And Shiro is indeed all the way on this bottom part of the map with how far they've enlarged it with more creep camps to kill. And doesn't have that Hyperstone. Wonder what we'll be seeing next here. Maybe perhaps a Hurricane Pike or a BKB on Shiro?
Most likely. Might even consider Lincoln's, but I think he does need the Pike just to distance himself. We have the X coming up for Chris Smile as well, so it might be go time for EG soon.
Yeah, I mean, we have the Blink Dagger coming out for Pakaz as well. Oh, actually, he's not going to go for that, actually. He's changed his mind. Pakaz wants to get a Manta style here on the Magnus. And stolen in power.
Yeah, it's a pretty common build. It's just one of the better damage items for universal heroes. You can also empower your illusion and just send it to a creep wave. It does clear it. It's kind of nice. Kind of unfair, but it is what it is right now.
That should help.
Yeah, it's just pretty much fun. But you say you see this Magnus all of the time. I'm sure everyone else does in stream. This hero is very common. Usually it's quite played, particularly if that as a position 3 as well, where someone likes to feel like, you know, I'm not going to trust my carry. I'm going to go carry myself as the pos 3. Are you a pos 3 Magnus enjoyer, Adam?
I have not played the hero this patch.
Have you not?
Yeah, I have not. I used to play a lot of 3 Magnus before, like with the old Horn Toss.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was disgusting though. I can't believe you actually played that.
Alright, so
Radiant's bottom
EG
tower is under attack.
have changed up their idea, I would say. He saw the Doom pick up the Blink Dagger, and Pakas went for this Blink Dagger as well, so they're just trying to hit a timing together with the Snapfire Aghanims too, where they all want to just jump in, probably get on top of Shiro, get on top of Planet, and start the fight that way. But LGD are doing a good job of just dodging.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, I agree. They're keeping their distance here. They don't want to give away Ethan too much here. I mean, they're not pressuring the tier 2s right now, so what else do LGD have to care about here? All they're doing is farming, but we may actually meet some harassment here to the tier 2 tower bottom very soon, as Chris is closely setting up here, but Pakas more concerned about trying to get that BKB here, so farming up on their side of the map with the Empower.
Planet sees Panda. He's thinking of setting up. Change his mind. Back to farming. This is not the game I expected from both of these teams, not gonna lie.
Dire's top tower.
Well, just the fact that both teams are keeping away from each other and just farming up.
Yeah, I feel like EG's trying to find something.
Yeah, Matthew's trying to scout forward here. They do get that. Oh, haste rune. As the balance strike came down, he was able to get at that. They were able to disengage. Meanwhile, nothing to say. Clearing the creep wave. Is actually going to farm this camp. Oh, gotta be careful. Oh, Whisper. Whisper's going to come up. Nothing to say. Going to TP there with the aim for Remnant to get away. Just about. Very nice.
Yeah, nicely done. EG is trying to hunt, but LG just a bit too good at reading the map right now. I'm still curious to see if LGD is the one favorite in the late game, though. I feel like playing against this Doom Magnus is not easy. He went for Lincolns on Wind Ranger. That's really interesting, actually. Maybe it just feels like he can't die if he doesn't get doomed. There's also the Harpoon. I kind of like it, but it's just very interesting to me the way they itemize. They are just playing to stall. Believe in Shiro, who does not pick up the Mjolnir but goes for the Moonshard. It's a very aggressive build. Going for the BKB Dragonlance next, so just try and play at the back of the fight.
There's almost BKB achieved here now. Pakas. Picking that up quite soon.
He needs it against the Wyvern Curse. And the
Well, they're actually
damage
going to
coming.
try and find something here, LGD. They're going to come top. Found themselves Matthew here, slowing him down there with the Splinter Blast. Balance Strike comes out in return, but this is going to save Matthew. Rooted in place there with the Atos. They do indeed find the kill. Going to go to the Wind Ranger.
I feel like it's been a while since we've had a kill. Finally breaking the stalemate, LGD. It's probably they're really playing the map in a certain way, you know, they're super disciplined, they don't want to cross certain lines, and Matthew crossed the lines and then suddenly there's 4 of LGD there. Trying to get more here, might run into Pakas farming the Ancients. Are they gonna go up though? Decide to go down.
Mirrors of my delight.
Chris Mao should not be caught by this.
Okay,
Oh,
Chris,
jinxed.
maybe caught here. The stolen Boundless, the stolen Primal Spring, sorry, along with the stolen Scatter Blast as well. So they find the kill there onto Chris. Snapfire falls. Maybe with this they may try and find the tier 1 now. Or maybe even Erosion, actually. The Shiro coming in here with the actual Moonshot here. Not actually going for the Mjolnir here, Adam, but a Moonshot instead.
Yeah, he has so much damage. This Aegis is going to be huge for them, actually, LGD. Because Doom and RP are super long cooldown spells, and this build Shiro has, he's going to do so much damage if they don't Doom him or focus him, but you also don't want to use your spells on this Aegis hero.
We've got the Dragon Lance as well for extra range here to try and keep some contrast and range between the melee heroes here from EG. This meanwhile, they're actually going to go forward. They found themselves the Doom here onto Nothing to Say. Nothing to Say, definitely dead here. They get themselves the kill. And maybe perhaps the courier as well. It's just going to be able to get away.
Doom stolen though by Why You Smile. That could be big against the Magnus later on. We didn't talk about it, but it is a really good Ruby game. Every spell he steals pretty much is so strong. Frost Armor, RP, Chain Frost.
Oh, he's picked himself up the Blink now as well. Why has indeed.
Radiant's top tower.
So we're going to be able to use the...
Oh, they see Shiro.
Oh, they see themselves Shiro, yeah. Going to have to use the ultimate there. Going to be able to get the kill, though. Onto anything, Whisper. Taking quite a lot of damage, but they'll find themselves Shiro first. The Aegis coming back. They have themselves a Winter's Curse connecting there onto 2, along with the Sinister Gaze as well. Actually brings Shiro, actually, to the low ground. Oh, Pakas, though, he's actually skewered himself into a cliff somehow. Where
Chain
Shiro
Frost
was.
Too.
He's, oh god, he's doomed as well. Meanwhile, New in the backlines here, trying to focus down Chris. As Chris is going to be able to get into the trees. They don't have themselves any damage. This Magnus is too tight. There we go. They finally
like
take down
Pakas. Go
Pakas.
down here. This is the goggle.
Oh, that was a very close power shot. That could have cancelled the TP there. But,
Pretty
that
awkward
was kind of
fight.
unfortunate for Pakas.
Pretty awkward fight. Starting from just Shiro losing the Aegis twice for free, pretty much. Went onto a ward. That's gonna hurt LGD quite a bit, but I'm not sure if EG can capitalize right now. They are scaling into the game though. Travels on Doom. They want to play the map a bit more. We have Halberd on Chris Luck and one coming out from Maddie too. So I think that's really smart. They're trying to itemize against this greedy, high damage Muerta from Shiro. It's also really good against the Wind Ranger if you get to pop Lincolns.
There's now Maelstrom obtained as well. We do, of course, have that Lincolns spoke about. And Gleipnir on the way. Not that much going on at this moment. Halberd picked up here by Chris as well, which will really, really help, especially against both Shiro and New. These range heroes getting disarmed for 5 seconds. I think I saw a few people actually speaking about this. Obviously, of course, the nerfs with the stuns, about how the fact that they've kind of decreased the stun durations of every spell, but this Halberd is still kept at 5 seconds disarm, and it is such a powerful item.
It is, but it's also not easy to cast it on the Muerta, just because of how far back she is most of the time with his Dragon Lance.
You can't dispel it though with BKB. I mean, that's another one.
You'll be sad.
It's really sad if you can't get your BKB off before the Halberd cast, obviously. So let's see if that comes about within the next fight. I think Gleipnir is on the way here as well for New, and we got ourselves a Manta style as well on Pakas. See how this one comes about. Drew, when do you think the next fight's going to come? Give me a prediction, Adam.
Judging by the pace of the game, maybe another 15 minutes.
Another 15? I can't wait 15 minutes.
It'll be the next Roshan.
It's the next Roshan, okay.
So it's like 4 minutes left. I feel like EG are not getting as much as they want out of the map. They have this 2k goal lead, but they have a Midas Devour Doom, you know, and they have a Magnus. They're farming a lot, but LG is doing a really good job of just distributing resources.
We have the Hurricane Pike as well.
Gleipnir down too.
They're smoking up. They want to try and find something here. Nothing to say. He's actually going to reveal himself here. Taking out this creep wave top. So maybe perhaps they're going to fall for this bait. If they come forward now with the smoke, they may find themselves Chris here. It's the closest center of attention right now. They come forward there. There's New. Who's he going to find? Actually going to find Panda here instead. Yes, they do. Lich will fall. As meanwhile, they have themselves the Winter's Curse there, which connects onto Whisper, but not for too long, as Pakas takes out both the Rubik and the Winter Wyvern with his insane damage. Meanwhile, Chris is going to fall. This New is running around here within the trees, going to try and escape the grasp of the Monkey King. They find the Wind Ranger running around here within the sets of the trees, but the RP will be committed, and they will finally take down that pesky Wind Ranger with that Wind Run. It'll be a 3 for 2 here with EG coming out on top here. It seems like they just weren't able to get their damage out here on LGD.
Yeah, planted a bit too fast on the curse, and once Pakaz ran into Shiro, he had to get out. He still had the harpoon up, but decided to turn for new instead. So I think Shiro getting a bit lucky there. That was very awkward for LGD when they went in. I think the Wyvern curse was he missed. He wanted to get the Magnus and the Doom to do damage, but ended up only catching the Doom, and it backfired on them pretty hard.
I mean, you just see as well how fast that Pakas was able to actually take down those supports as well, especially with that damage that he has on the Empire. It's going to be quite scary if he gets himself a crit item here. How much damage is that? 260 plus 187.
Yeah, it's
That's a lot
400
of
damage
damage.
right now.
Oh.
As the Bloodthorn queued up, he was going for MKB, but I think I like this Bloodthorn a lot more. It helps him against the... It helps him kill the Wyvern and the Rubik, which is something his team can't really do for him, because Doom is dooming the cores, and he has vision on his team, and Chris Lux, well, Snapfire.
Yeah. We have ourselves the Wisdom Rune now, along with the Tormentor as well, which EG will take out, and the Shard going to Matthew here now. So has himself a nice either initiation or escape here with the Boundless Strike upgrade, where he can leap to the end of his staff.
Yep, EG smoking really early to set up vision around Rosh. It will turn day soon, so it'll be a daytime Rosh in about a minute.
Dire's top tower is under
It's just
attack.
Matthew is one more
Can they
level
find
away as well to
Shiro?
getting his 450 tree dance as well. Well, this will be big if they find him.
Oh, Whisper saw him. He's really deep though.
I mean, Planet is within the trees, ready with Winter's Curse. Which could be scouted out, maybe. Oh, just able to TP. If Matthew was a little bit earlier there, maybe perhaps they could have got themselves a Boundless Strike.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's
Yep,
structures
LGD
are fortified.
continuing to dodge, but the fight's gonna come real soon. This tower, I feel like this tower is pretty important. Maybe just prioritizing the Murta BKB for the Roshan fight. They want to give this tier 2.
Planet
Planet's looking...
limited himself up.
Radiant's bottom tower
Gotta be careful there, you don't want to die. They'll lose the tier 2 tower. I think Planet was looking for a nice RP opportunity there to just get himself a really clean pick off, but
Dire's
wasn't able to
middle
find
tower
it.
is under
Yeah,
attack.
Roshan is out, and I feel
It's
like
a long
the map is so bad for LGD right now. Can they contest this Rosh? They desperately want this BKB on Shiro. It's 30 gold off. So desperately needed right now.
And they've done quite well in regards to pushing out the lanes, especially Nothing to Say here with his Manta style, pushing out the top wave constantly with these illusions. As now we have themselves the BKB onto Shiro. They're going to group up bottom here as EG also grouped up here too. We may be coming to a big fight.
Oh, I
Smoke up from EG.
misread the Rosh timer. It's actually 2 minutes
It's gonna
left.
break.
Why you smart?
It may break on Y as RP. Oh, it connects onto 2 there. As they're going to try and focus now near right now, but the Winter's Curse. It comes out, but it doesn't connect very much onto anything. The BKB there from Whisper as well. New might fall in trouble here. He's able to actually get a shackle shot there after 2, but will fall. The buyback there from Rubik wants to try and come back to the fight. The Wukong's command slowly taking down Planet here. Is Planet going to fall? Yes, he is. That'll be 2 down, possibly 3. Is Shiro falling very, 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 very low? Will fall. It's going to be a 3 for 1 here. Can they find themselves more? EG coming forward will be able to dodge the harpoon there with, thanks to the Dissimulate. Got to be able to get himself a charge there on the Astral Step. Nothing to Say. Will be able to get away, and it will indeed be a 3-1 there for EG. They will come out on top, but unfortunately for them, the Roshan timer was 2 minutes and 40. It is a long spawn. So by the time LGD has spawned back up, the Roshan will be alive there and then.
Yeah, well, look at the goal on EG's heroes. Doom almost has his Aghanims. Matthew has 3k gold, so this Chrisma has 5k gold. Probably will have a new set of items. Bloodthorn complete for the Magnus as well. It was a really nice RP from Pakaz there. LGD kind of breaking the smoke in a very awkward position. They also have a very weird front line where they need to be able to see people and go in. So EG did really well with smoke there. It's also a really clutch Lincoln Sphere coming out onto Shiro from Nothing to Say, preventing the Doom. But it did not matter in the end because Chris Smile halberded him.
You see what I mean? You get that halberd off, it's So unfortunate if you are able to get that off and not able to deal the damage. 5 seconds disarm is a very, very long time. That's almost the same as a black hole. Or an RP for that matter. Maybe even longer than RP. Yeah, longer than RP.
LGD.
Have a look at that fight there.
Really want to contest this Roshan.
As you can see here, I think Shiro here was just like kited here, wasn't able to deal the damage. Got disarms there, as you can see. It was just, this is the second time now fight has happened within like the sides of the map. It's become really unfortunate here for LGD, just not able to get the positioning that they want here and able to initiate with the damage that they have.
Yeah, look at this.
A team fight happened top. Oh god, they're both smoked up again.
Look at this rap from EG.
Okay. Nothing to say, taking the lead there with the A for Remnant. They know something's up. They placed an A for Remnant there, both teams.
Is he gonna see Planet though? He's so close.
Pakaz, maybe just coming around to the side. This would be a good opportunity for RP here. He's going to miss it. Shiro though with the BKB along with the ultimate as well. The Doom's going to come off on top. Oh, and the RP! It won't connect! It won't connect! Mid perhaps are able to take down Whisper. Yes, they are. They will lose the Doom. Monkey King's going to try and come back, but the Lich will fall. The BKB TP there from Chris will be able to get away, and this may definitely be a Roshan now for LGD. They come up on top on that fight.
That was a really forced initiation from Matthew, hoping his team could use his body as vision to kind of get the jumps they want, but they just couldn't go in. No one could find the Wyvern. Planet was in a really sneaky spot. It was so hard for Pakaz to commit there. I also feel like Pakaz has not really used his harpoon this game.
I saw him use it once, but it got dodged by the Dissimulate.
Shackle?
Oh, Shackle. Oh, it does connect. It does connect. Are they going to be able to find themselves more locked down here onto the Magnus? Yes, they are. They pull them back into the A for Remnant. Where's the further physical damage? It is there. Pakaz is going to fall. They take him down. He's down for 100 seconds with no buyback. This could definitely be a bottom set of racks, maybe even the end of the game, because he doesn't have himself the buyback. The Doom's on cooldown for 20 seconds. They're going to commit the Mortimer's Kisses here. An attempt cancel there from Nothing to Say. Won't be able to get it. Takes down the Creep Wave, and they have to get through the Frost Armor here from Panda. There's all the telekinesis there. They're going to attempt for a kill here onto the Lich, and Lich is just decimated. Panda will fall. Buyback available though. Still a minute down on the Magnus.
And the damage from
they're just going to have to give away the set.
Crazy. So satisfying to watch this. Nullifier on Nothing stays really big as well. It's removing the Frost Shield pretty much. Good against the Empower too. Matthew.
Oh, no. Shiro. Able to find Matthew. The ultimate comes out. Oh, the full staff on the TP. Oh, just be able to get away there. A for Remnant wouldn't have connected there anyway. Shiro attempted to go here now for a Daedalus, which is really going to increase his damage. And we should see some absolute shenanigans come out here now. He was opting to go for a Lincoln Sphere, but I think has trust in his teammate from New here with the Lincoln Sphere. So didn't want to go for an extra defensive item, wants to go for more damage, which I wholeheartedly agree here, because as you saw in that fight, I think if Shiro did have a Daedalus and was focusing down the Doom here, then it would be big. Because I feel like with this Aghanims now, Whisper, he wants to utilize this Doom upon himself, to stay underneath someone here, maybe perhaps. So not feeling as fearful anymore from the Doom.
Yeah, I like his item build. He's going for aggression, and I feel like if his BKB ends, he's going to get halberded anyway. So he needs to do as much damage as he can within the BKB and pierce the veil. It's a really smart approach. He also has a Wyvern to protect him, and it has reached a point of the game where it's really hard to be EG right now, because you can jump on the Muerta, but you might not be able to bring him down anymore.
So they may get close to each other again. Whisper has smoked himself up here with thanks to the ninja gear that he has. One of the neutrals there. It's New scouting forward here. Actually able to find Pakaz. Both of them on each other there. Does have Atrix's cloak though, Pakaz. So has that invisibility. Might be coming really handy here in clutch team fights. to try and get away, but I think they have themselves a gem. Yeah, they do. Gem a true sight here on Nothing to Say. So they're going to be able to scout out any invisibility that evil geniuses may have.
Yeah, LGD's turn to try and sweep. They want to find a pick off and find a way to use this Aegis, but EG dodging. Try to look at what items they can get. They're close to the Strength Bling on Pakaz as well as Whisper, and we have a MKB queued up for C-Smile actually, so we will see this empowered Lil Shredder. I wonder how much it's gonna do, because LG has heroes that stand very far behind.
What is it like on the okay, so he's got the level 20 talent of Little Shredder using your attack damage. Going to be getting the MKB soon. I mean, the Little Shredder multi-shot as well. If he gets that with a Daedalus, it's going to be absolutely damaging. I've seen that all too well before. It is horrible to be on the incoming side of, because it just happens so quickly with the Little Shredder. It's like, how many shots is that? 5? 6 shots. 6 shots of Daedalus and MKB. If he gets there. Does get the Little Shredder. If he gets there, of course. Pakaz having to blink back there defensively. Does not want to get initiated on here.
Yep,
oh, nice double up there onto 2, but the blink dagger wasn't cooldown there from Pakaz because of the defensive usage. They will lose the tier 3. Shiro here. 20 seconds on the Aegis. Do they try and want to get something in the backlines? They are indeed. Matthew has been found out. Matthew will be taken out. Down for 80 seconds. No buyback available. His buyback on cooldown there. It was already utilized a couple of minutes ago.
I wonder if LGD is going to go back here. They do. Aegis expiring.
Yeah, Aegis expired.
Do not want to lose. Shiro has not hit critical mass yet. Has a Hex queued up. Might want to go for a Satanic instead. I feel like he's strong enough to fight through anything at this point.
Oh wait, they may meet. They've found themselves C-Smile here. Balor Strike as well, but the Doom coming out there from Whisper was not able to actually get in place on top of there of Y. As now they find themselves the Winter's Curse. They're stopping the TP there onto Doom, and Doom will fall. They find themselves another kill hit. Buyback though is available indeed for Whisper. As now maybe perhaps they will siege the high ground here onto LGD. Indeed they do. Pakaz though ready with the RP will actually just skewer back the Wind Ranger along with that silence there as well. The true sight from the Bloodthorn. Is it going to be enough damage to take down the Wind Ranger? Yes it is. Down for 80 seconds. They will hold. The buyback there will be committed, but an RP only connecting out to Ruben. Ruben will actually be able to survive. They will skewer nothing to say. Just going to be able to dissimulate to the low ground and get away. Pakaz jumping down there with the Snapfire Cookie. Will they be able to find the kill there onto the Wyvern? No they won't. Will be able to glimmer up, as they've just lost themselves to Lich there as well. Pakaz going to try and get away, but actually gobbled up back forward. Will be able to blink away. Shiro trying to lay out the damage there. Matthew coming back. Will be in a little bit of trouble. Trying to get away there with a 4-staff. Enough to stay coming forward. Will they be able to find the kill onto Monkey King? Yes, they will. Monkey King will fall along with the Doom. That's Doom down. No buyback available. Only 2 remaining as they come forward there with the Astral Step. That is the Snapfire down. Buyback will be committed, and look at this damage there onto Pakaz. Will use the skewer to force back roundabout to the fountain. Has the buyback available. It's an ultra kill for Shiro. As look at that, they take down the rest of evil geniuses, and game 1 will be going to PSG.LGD. Absolutely well played from them there.
Yeah, it took them a while. A very long, methodical game, dragging it out. They just believed in Shiro's Murta, and you know, I didn't expect it to be so simple for them. I felt like EG had this chance to go at them a bit.